तो कल तक हमने इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स का थ्योरी कवर किया था। सो आज के लेक्चर में हम उसके एमसीक्यूज स्टार्ट करेंगे। ओके, सो लेट अस सी द एमसीक्यूज। Okay, so you can just see here. So these are some MCQs. Okay, just see the question first, or just let us take this question on our screen. Yes, just read it carefully. A charge Q of mass m is released with velocity 10 raised to 6 meter per second. Sorry, 10 raised to 6 meter per second from a large distance from a fixed positive charge Q. So the closest distance of approach is okay. So closest distance we have to find out. That means if suppose there is a charge, ये suppose charge है, this is a charge Q, and suppose there is another positive charge capital Q. दूसरा positive charge हम देख सकते हैं. This is just small, bigger than this first one here. So it is denoted by capital Q here. Okay, and suppose that this first charge small q is just fired with some velocity which is given there, that is of 10 raised to 6 meter per second from a large distance from the fixed positive charge. ये जो है वो fixed है. This is going to be fixed. So what will happen here is when this small q will just be fired, and when it will come closer, just जब ये वाला चार्ज इसके नजदीक नजदीक आएगा तो उसमें क्या होगा कि इसके इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड के द्वारा ये रिपेल होगा. ठीक है, both of these charge will just repel each other, but since this capital Q is going to be fixed, so what will happen is this first charge, small q charge, will just experience a force due to this capital Q charge in the backward direction, and hence the speed of this small q charge will just go on decreasing, and at a particular point this charge will just stop at this point here. At this point the ये charge will stop होगा, रुकेगा, and then it will just return back under the action of the force exerted by this capital Q on this small q here. मतलब इस small q charge का अगर path अगर हम देखेंगे ठीक से, तो it will just move forward for some time and will go on decreasing its velocity and will just stop at this particular point and just again that return back in the opposite direction and gain the same velocity at this point here, because whatever is the kinetic energy with this small q charge initially will be same will just get converted into the potential energy when the charge will just reach at this point here, and that potential energy will again just get converted into the kinetic energy back, and this charge will just regain its whole kinetic energy once again when it will just return back at this same point once again. And hence we have to use the law of conservation of energy in this case here. That means अभी जब ये charge large distance पे होता है तो उस समय तो उसका potential energy zero होगा जरूर, and when it will just start moving in this direction here, the loss in its kinetic energy here will actually be equal to the gain in the potential energy. That means whatever is the kinetic energy in the charge at this point here will be exactly same as the potential energy stored in this charge when it will just stop and just come momentarily to rest at this point here. So ये kinetic energy इस point का और इस point का potential energy हमको equate करना है. अभी जबकि हमको पता है कि kinetic energy जो है it is given by the simple formula that is half of mv square, no doubt. This is the formula for finding the kinetic energy. But this potential energy here in this case of the charges, whenever the two charges are just separated from each other at some distance, suppose ये एक charge है q1 उसको हम बोल सकते हैं और ये दूसरा charge है q2 इसको हम बोल सकते हैं, और वो अगर suppose एक r इतने distance पे अगर separated है तो उनके दोनों के बीच में जो potential energy होता है तो वो potential energy के लिए हमारे पास एक formula है. Potential energy is given by k, that is 1/4 pi epsilon naught into q1 into q2 upon r. ये फॉर्मूला होता है पोटेंशियल एनर्जी बिटवीन द टू चार्ज सिस्टम. ये हमने जस्ट कल ही मुझे लगता है हमने देखा था, करेक्ट है. सो इफ यू जस्ट यूज इट हियर देन वी कैन जस्ट बी एबल टू गेट दैट द काइनेटिक एनर्जी मस्ट बी इक्वल टू द पोटेंशियल एनर्जी, that is going to be k, that is the 1/4 pi epsilon naught into q1, which is capital Q here, and q2, which is small q here, and the distance at which these two charges are separated out, which is actually has to be found out. This is the distance r which will be there in between these two charges when this second charge, small q charge, will just stop. तो ये स्मॉल q वाला चार्ज जो है वो जब मोमेंटरी रेस्ट में आएगा और इट विल जस्ट अबाउट टू रिटर्न बैक. In that case, the distance between these two charges will be small r, which is going to be the closest distance of approach. That is called as the closest distance of approach, which is to be found out here. So that is this small r here. You have to find out. तो इसको इस फॉर्मूला को अगर हम थोड़ा रीअरेंज करेंगे, अच्छा लेकिन मास दिया है क्या इस पार्टिकल का? नहीं, m is there in the option, so we are not to worry about it. So keep it as it is and just put the value of velocity here. एंड k का वैल्यू तो ऑलरेडी पता है, स्मॉल q कैपिटल q इज केप्ट एज इट इज, एंड r जो है इस r के लिए हम इसको रीअरेंज करेंगे तो ये r इस तरफ आ जाएगा और ये 2 उस तरफ चला जाएगा तो हमको मिलेगा 2 टाइम्स ऑफ k इंटू कैपिटल q इंटू स्मॉल q, एंड दैट इज टू बी डिवाइडेड बाय दिस mv स्क्वायर. करेक्ट है, दिस इज हियर m into v square in the denominator. Okay, and then we can be just able to put all the values here and get that 2 kept as it is. k value हमको already पता है, it is 9 into 10 raised to 9. okay, 1/4 pi epsilon naught का वैल्यू होता है 9 into 10 raised to 9 into कैपिटल q का वैल्यू हमारे पास ऑलरेडी है जो कि नहीं, कैपिटल q is kept as it is and this small q is also kept as it is and also m is to be kept as it is and this v square, अभी v का वैल्यू देखो क्या है 10 raised to 6 है, राइट. तो उसको अगर हम स्क्वायर करेंगे तो क्या होगा, 10 raised to 6 का स्क्वायर मतलब वो बनता है 10 raised to 12 डायरेक्टली, एंड देन वी कैन जस्ट बी एबल टू रिप्लेस दिस 10 raised to 12 here, no doubt, and then we can just be able to solve this further so as to get this r to be simply equal to, see, this 10 raised to 9 and this 10 raised to 12 just gets cancelled, leaving behind 10 raised to 3 here in the denominator. That's it, what we want, it's solved. See, this 9 into 2 becomes 18 here, and hence we can just get that is 18 into capital Q into small q upon 10 cube into m, which is already there in this option 2 here. Okay, so this must be actually the correct option, no doubt. Let us check. Yes, let's move further. Next question. 3 charges q and q small plus q and plus q are placed at the vertices of right as angled isosceles triangle as shown in this figure. The net electrostatic energy of the configuration is 0 if क्या पूछा है actually, क्या if q is equal to capital Q is equal to, okay, so just make the correction here. Let us first of all यस, सो जस्ट रीड दिस क्वेश्चन केयरफुली। यहाँ पे करेक्शन जो है, जो मैं बता रहा था यहाँ पे, इट इज दैट द वैल्यू ऑफ q इज, ओके, यहाँ पे q होना चाहिए, तो वी वांट टू फाइंड आउट द q। यस, अब देखो इसमें सिंपल सा कंसेप्ट हमको यूज करना है। 3 चार्जेस यहाँ पे रखे हुए हैं और द नेट इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक एनर्जी is 0. We want the net potential energy to be 0. So when the net potential energy is going to be 0, so what is the formula for net potential energy in case of 3 charge system? We already seen last time that the energy, potential energy of 3 charge system is actually given by the formula, that is U is equal to K is a constant, can be taken out, and here it will be Q1 Q2 upon R12, that is distance between them, plus Q2 Q3 upon R23, and finally Q1 Q3 upon R13. Okay, ये formula अच्छी तरह से याद रखो. This is for 3 charges. If there are 4, then the number of terms will just increase. That means we मतलब ये in short हमको ये करना है कि we have to consider each and every pair of charges. Remember. So अभी इसमें देखो, जब 3 charges है तो 3 ही pairs भी होंगे. तो देखो, if you just consider this first pair here, ये pair अगर हम consider करते हैं तो उसमें क्या मिलता है हमको? The potential energy stored in between them will be capital Q into small q upon the distance between them, which is going to be a here. So this is a kept here in the denominator, no doubt. Plus अभी दूसरा पेयर कंसिडर करो, ये देखो ये वाला पेयर कंसिडर करते हैं. So you can just say this will be q into q, मतलब ही q square हो गया वो, ठीक है. This is q square and that is to be divided by the distance between them, which is a once again, and here it is a. Okay, and this third pair we have to consider it here. ये जो है third pair हो गया, but don't forget that the distance between them is √2a. Okay, and hence the term will become capital Q into small q upon √2a as it is. Okay, yes, and then this potential energy is going to be 0. अभी ये potential energy 0 कब बनेगा? क्योंकि k तो 0 हो नहीं सकता, तो उसके लिए हमको ये जो पूरा फैक्टर है इसको ही 0 बनाना पड़ेगा. So this u equal to 0 implies that the q upon a, yeah, we can just combine these two terms and just say that this capital Q small q plus q square the whole divided by a plus capital Q into small q upon √2a is actually going to be 0. तो ये हमको 0 बनाना पड़ेगा, which is possible only when, if suppose we just multiply this whole thing by √2a, then it will be better. So you can just get the terms like this. So √2 into, because you have multiplied it by √2a. Okay, ये पूरा जो है इसको हम मल्टीप्लाई करने वाले हैं. So we have just multiplied this whole thing by √2a. Okay, तो अगर इस √2a से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो ये जो फर्स्ट टर्म को ओपन करेंगे तो ये a कैंसिल हो जाएगा और सिंपली √2 into दिस होल थिंग बचेगा, और जब सेकंड टर्म को ओपन करेंगे तो √2a पूरा ही कैंसिल. q square kept as it is, and here plus ये पूरा ही √2a कंप्लीट कैंसिल हो गया और कैपिटल Q into small q is left as it is, and that is going to be equal to 0 because √2a into 0 is 0 only. Okay, so if you just open this bracket or just divide this whole thing by small q here, यहाँ पे small q और small q से अगर पूरा टर्म को अगर डिवाइड कर देंगे ना तो यहाँ पे हमको मिलेगा √2 into ब्रैकेट में आएगा कैपिटल Q प्लस स्मॉल q सिंपली एंड प्लस ये स्मॉल क्यू एक कैंसिल हो जाएगा और कैपिटल क्यू सिर्फ बचा रहेगा, एंड दैट इज गोइंग टू बी इक्वल टू 0. So from this, here we have to find out this capital Q from this equation, right? So if we just open the bracket, then we can just be able to get this root 2 times of capital Q plus root 2 times of small q plus capital Q, which is going to be equal to 0. So if we just take root 2, Q common, capital Q common from this first and last term here, then capital Q is taken common and root 2 plus 1 will be left inside, and that is going to be equal to ये जो root 2 q है जो है middle term will be just shifted in that side, so that we will become negative, and we get this minus of root 2 times of small q as it is. Okay, and then we can be just be able to find out in the next step is capital Q here. Okay, तो ये capital Q अगर हम find करेंगे तो capital Q can be written to be simply equal to minus of root 2 into small q upon, here it is root 2 plus 1. Yes, and then we can be able to guess the options which is going to be their correct second correct option here. इवन अभी करेक्ट यहाँ पे तो चलो हमको ये यहाँ पे ऑप्शन मिल गया, इसलिए हम सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं इसको आराम से, लेकिन कभी कभी ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि यहाँ पे इसको हमको रैशनलाइज करना पड़े, तो उसमें एक बात याद रखना, ठीक है, कि 1/√2+1 जो होता है वो हमेशा √2 - 1 होता है. ये एक जस्ट लर्न ही करके रख लो, इट जस्ट रिमेम्बर, because we can just rationalize this 1/√2+1 को अगर rationalize करेंगे, if you just multiply it by √2 - 1 then and divide also, means multiply and divide करेंगे अगर √2 - 1 से, ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे हमको क्या मिलेगा next step में, तो √2 - 1 will be just kept as it is in the numerator, and the denominator will have this a plus b into a minus b, which happens to be actually a square minus b square, and hence we can just get this a square, which is 2 minus b square, which is 1, which happens to be actually 1, and hence we can just get this as √2 - 1 simply. So we can also write this as minus of √2 into bracket √2 - 1 into small q. Okay, this can also be the option. अगर ऐसा ऑप्शन होता तो उसको भी हम करेक्ट ऑप्शन सिलेक्ट करते थे, लेकिन अभी यहाँ पे तो चलो ठीक है, यही हमको मिल गया एज अ करेक्ट ऑप्शन, नो डाउट. Yes, let us see the next question. Also let's check the solution. Yes, second is the correct option. Chalo, next one. The effective capacitance between these two terminals A and B in this case here is to be found out. Okay, so let us take this whole question on our board. Okay, थोड़ा छोटा करके लेंगे हम, ठीक है. सो अब देखो ये बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन है एक्चुअली, वैसे इसमें हमको ए और बी के बीच में का इफेक्टिव कैपेसिटेंस ढूंढना है. तो सबसे पहले देखो कि ये जो तीन कैपेसिटर्स हमको दिख रहे हैं, ये वाला और ये वाला, ये तीनों एक्चुअली सीरीज में लग रहे हैं, राइट. तो ये तीनों का इफेक्टिव कॉम्बिनेशन का कैपेसिटेंस कितना होगा, तो हम बोल सकते हैं सीरीज में क्या होता है, the capacitors becomes 1/3, and hence we can just get that all these three capacitance of 3 microfarad each will just get combined together so as to form a single capacitor of 1 microfarad only. Yes, so that means the effective equivalent circuit here in this case will be actually like this. तो इसका जो इफेक्टिव सर्किट होगा तो वो कुछ इस तरह से आपको मिलेगा। सेम सर्किट हम ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे। ओके, सिर्फ यहाँ पे क्या है ना कि ये जो कैपेसिटेंस ऑलरेडी है वहाँ पे, तो वो तो हम वहाँ पे एज इट इज रख देंगे, नो डाउट। इधर भी जो कैपेसिटेंस ऑलरेडी रखे हुए हैं वो तो एज इट इज लगा देंगे इधर। बट जिनका इफेक्टिव कैपेसिटेंस हम ढूंढ सकते हैं तो उनका हम ढूंढ लेंगे फटाफट। ये पॉइंट ए है, ये पॉइंट बी है। तो अभी देखो यहाँ पे जो कैपेसिटेंस लगा हुआ है उसका वैल्यू है 1 माइक्रोफेरेड, तो वो तो हमने वैसे ही रखा है, नो डाउट। ओके, बट इसके पैरेलल में जो तीन कैपेसिटेंस थे, ये तीनों, इनका इफेक्टिव कैपेसिटेंस हमने ढूंढ लिया और वो एक्चुअली 1 माइक्रोफेरेड बन गया, जो कि 3 का 1/3 है। तो इसलिए यहाँ पे 1 माइक्रोफेरेड लग जाएगा इसके पैरेलल में। ओके, नाउ इसके बाद ये जो 2 माइक्रोफेरेड का कैपेसिटेंस है तो वो हमको एज इट इज रखना है। और अभी ये जो तीन कैपेसिटेंस हमको दिख रहे हैं, 3 माइक्रोफेरेड, 3 माइक्रोफेरेड, 3 माइक्रोफेरेड, इन तीनों का भी हमको इफेक्टिव कैपेसिटेंस ढूंढना है, जो कि फिर से 1 माइक्रोफेरेड आ जाता है, जो कि इस ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग 1 माइक्रोफेरेड के पैरेलल में वो लग जाएगा, जिसकी वजह से डायग्राम जो है वो ऐसा बन जाएगा। Here this is another 1 microfarad capacitor which is kept parallel to this or original 1 microfarad capacitors here in this way. Then again here in this side we can just do the same thing and get this 1 microfarad capacitor which is already there, and these three capacitors of capacity 3 microfarad each will just put in series, will produce a capacity, a single capacitor of capacity 1 microfarad again. Once again, this is a capacitor of 1 microfarad each in this way. And here it is again the another capacitor of 2 microfarad, which is already there. And here this third capacitor of 1 microfarad is again connected to the parallel series combination of 3 microfarad capacitors, which combine together so as to produce a single capacitor of 1 microfarad again. And hence we okay, we can just see that this is also a 1 microfarad capacitor actually. And this is also another capacitor of 1 microfarad here. Yes, okay, just forget about this. Okay, now we know that in case of the parallel combination, the capacitance just get added together, and hence in this case the parallel combination of these two 1 and 1 microfarad capacitor will just produce a single capacitor of 2 microfarad, and that's why we can just draw an equivalent circuit like this, in which this point is A here and this point is B, kept as it is here. Okay, so here we can just see that this first capacitor of 1 microfarad and 1 microfarad just combined together gives us a capacitance of 2 microfarad here. Okay, and this also, these two capacitors of 1 microfarad each connected in parallel will give us 2 microfarad capacitor as a effective capacity between them here. This also is going to be a 2 microfarad capacitor, and this also is going to be the capacitor of 2 microfarad in this way. and already there are these two capacitances of 2 microfarad already connected here. So now we can just say that all these 6 capacitors are going to be in series here. ठीक है, ये सारे जो 6 कैपेसिटर्स है वो सब के सब सीरीज में आ गए, और इसलिए सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन में जैसा कि हमको पता है कि कैपेसिटेंस का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है. So there are 6 capacitors connected in series. Then the effective capacity of this combination will actually be 1/6 of each of them, and all of them are equal. इसलिए हम ये कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे, तो 1/6 of each of them मतलब कितना होगा यहाँ पे वो, तो हम ये बोल सकते हैं कि the effective capacitance in series combination will actually be equal to 1/6 of the each of them मतलब 2. तो 2 का 1/6 कितना होता है हमको पता है 1/3 microfarad, and that will actually be equal to 0.33 microfarad, which is going to be there in this option 1 here, and that is going to be the correct option. Okay, let us check. Yes, first is the correct option. Chalo, next one. Along x-axis, 3 charges q/2 minus q and q/2 are placed at x equal to 0, x equal to a, and x equal to 2a respectively. And the resultant electric potential at x equal to a plus r, if a is very, very small than r, is. तो वो हमको ढूंढ के निकालना है. एक्स एक्सिस पे हमको 3 चार्जेस दिए हुए हैं. Yes, just read this question carefully. Along the x-axis, let's just try to draw the diagram here. This is suppose our x-axis. Okay, and this is the y-axis. Suppose this is the origin, and suppose 3 charges of q/2 which is placed at 0. मतलब ये q/2 charge जो है वो यहाँ पे origin पे रखा हुआ है. This is the charge q/2 kept at this point here, and at the point a here the charge of minus q is kept here. Remember, this is the charge of minus q kept at origin, sorry, at point x equal to a here, and x equal to 2a. तो 2a मतलब डबल डिस्टेंस पे यहाँ से, तो यहाँ पे q/2 का एक चार्ज रखा हुआ है तीसरा. ठीक है, तो अभी रिजल्टेंट इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एट x इक्वल टू a प्लस r. अब देखो a प्लस r मतलब क्या, जिसमें r इज वेरी वेरी लार्ज. सो एट दिस पॉइंट सपोज समवेयर विच इज एट अ डिस्टेंस a प्लस r, दैट मीन्स ये जो डिस्टेंस ऑलरेडी a है, ठीक है, तो यहाँ से वो पॉइंट r डिस्टेंस पे है ऐसा दिया जा रहा है. दैट मीन्स दिस डिस्टेंस इज एक्चुअली गोइंग टू बी r here. तो जहां पे हमको पोटेंशियल ढूंढ के निकालना है उस पॉइंट का डिस्टेंस इस माइनस q चार्ज से r के बराबर है, ये हमको दिया हुआ है. So we will try to just find out the potential at this point due to all these 3 charges here. Let us try. See here, potential due to a point charge is given by the formula k into q upon r. correct है, k q upon r. ये एक सिंपल फॉर्मूला हमारे पास है. But if we just see here, then the resultant potential here will be the sum of potential due to the charge at origin plus the potential due to the charge at distance a plus the potential due to the charge at 2a. Okay, ये distance भी तो a ही है. This distance is also going to be a here. Okay, so first of all we can just find out the potential due to the charge at v1 मतलब चार्ज एट ओरिजिन। तो ओरिजिन की वजह से जो चार्ज है तो उसकी वजह से पोटेंशियल कितना बनेगा, तो हम बोल सकते हैं k that is 1/4 epsilon naught into q that is q by 2 here। okay, origin पे चार्ज कितना रखा हुआ है, q by 2 है, that is to be divided by the distance of that point p from this origin here। तो origin से distance कितना है उसका, a plus r है। okay, so this is going to be a plus r here। okay, then v2 मतलब the potential due to the charge at the distance a from the origin। तो ये जो माइनस क्यू वाला चार्ज है उसकी वजह से यहाँ पे पोटेंशियल कितना बनेगा, तो उसके लिए हमको मिलेगा फिर से के को बाहर ही रखेंगे डायरेक्ट ब्रैकेट के बाहर। ठीक है, सो बाकी बचेगा यहाँ पे माइनस क्यू दैट इज द चार्ज डिवाइडेड बाय द डिस्टेंस दैट इज आर प्लस द थर्ड चार्ज जो है विच इज एट अ डिस्टेंस 2a फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन। सो वी कैन जस्ट ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द potential at this point p due to this charge q by 2 here। ये q by 2 चार्ज है, उसकी वजह से यहाँ पे p पॉइंट पे कितना पोटेंशियल बनता है, तो यहाँ पे आएगा q by 2 and that is to be divided by the distance which is actually going to be r minus a actually। समझा कैसे, क्योंकि ये जो डिस्टेंस रहने वाला है वो r minus a रहेगा, क्योंकि a हमको माइनस करना होगा नहीं, हाँ r माइनस a करेक्ट है ना, क्योंकि ये r जो है यहाँ से ही गिना हुआ है और उसमें से a कट कर देंगे तो ये डिस्टेंस हमको मिल जाएगा आराम से। यस, सो हियर इट विल बी r minus a, no doubt। okay, so let us try to simplify this। so this is kept constant as it is। q by 2 can be taken common from all these three terms, so here it is q by 2, but all the terms doesn't contain a q by 2 actually। we can just say that this q by 2 is taken common, so we can just get 1 upon r plus a from the first term minus q by 2 गया बाहर, लेकिन 2 तो है ही नहीं यहाँ पे, तो हम 2 से मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड कर देंगे और q by 2 को बाहर ले जाएंगे तो 2 बचेगा यहाँ पे, तो 2 upon r will be left here and finally q by 2 यहाँ पे बाहर गया तो will be left with 1 upon r minus a as it is here in the third term। okay, let's just try to find out or simplify this further। देखो अभी क्या कर सकते हैं इसको, यहाँ पे एक बात याद रखो कि ये जो दिया हुआ है कि a is going to be very small than r, a is going to be small than r, ये हमको यूज करना है कैसे भी करके। तो in order to use this we'll just use the binomial approximation here। you can just express this as v is equal to k into q by 2 as it is into, here you can just say that this r can be taken common। we just take r common from this, sorry, 1 upon r can be taken common from this bracket here, so we can just get that 1 minus a by r, करेक्ट है, इसको हम a by r लिख देंगे r कॉमन लेने की वजह से, फिर वहां पे -2 upon r which is kept as it is and then we can just get this as 1 upon, again we can just take in here and get that 1 minus a by r once again। okay, and then we can just take 1 upon r also complete out, so we can just get the next step that is k q by 2r into 1 upon 1 plus a by r minus 2 as it is, and here it is plus 1 upon simply 1 minus a by r as it is. Okay, now we can just get this v to be simplified as k q upon 2r kept as it is, and here it will be. अब देखो यहाँ पे हम बाइनोमियल अप्रोक्सीमेशन यूज कर सकते हैं कि this can be written actually as 1 minus a upon r, sorry, or 1 plus a by r the whole raised to minus 1. करेक्ट है. डिनोमिनेटर में मतलब वो raised to minus 1 हो गया, minus 2 kept as it is, and here just we can write this also as 1 minus a by r and the whole raised to minus 1 again. Correct है. Yes, and then we can just simplify this using the binomial approximation here, which tells us that 1 plus x the whole raised to n is approximately equal to 1 plus nx actually. ये अच्छी तरह से याद रखो. This is the binomial approximation when x is very very small, okay, than 1. जब ऐसा होता है तभी हम ये यूज कर सकते हैं, इसको binomial approximation कहा जाता है. ठीक है. So if we just use it here, so 1 plus x up or raised to n can be written to be simply 1 plus nx. That means here we can simplify this as 1 plus minus 1 into a by r, मतलब 1 minus a by r हो गया वो, right, and minus 2 kept as it is, and here plus, again we have to use this same binomial approximation here also, and we can get that 1 minus 1 upon minus a upon r, मतलब minus of minus plus, and here a upon r kept as it is, and then we can just solve this further. Yes, so it will be v is equal to k q upon 2r into bracket. Yes, so see it here, 1 plus 1 will become 2, and that will just cancel with this minus 2 here, leaving behind. Okay, minus a upon r and a upon r is also getting cancelled. Okay, maybe we are making some mistake here. Let's check. After all, it's an approximation, so we are not supposed to use that approximation actually. So let us try to find out LCM after this step. ये जो स्टेप हमने किया उसके बाद LCM निकाल के सॉल्व करने के लिए ट्राई करेंगे. देखो, instead of using the binomial approximation here only, we'll just try to solve it by taking LCM. So if we just take the LCM of these two terms here, then we can be able to get that v in the numerator to be equal to k into q upon 2r into bracket. In the denominator ये -2 जो है उसको हम वैसे ही रखेंगे, उसको डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेंगे. बाकी ये दो टर्म्स जो है LCM ले लेंगे. तो डिनोमिनेटर में क्या आएगा, 1 minus a by r in one bracket and 1 plus a by r in another bracket, no doubt. And here in the numerator, this 1 minus a by r will just go into this side, and plus 1 plus a by r will go into this side, so that this minus a by r and plus a by r just get cancelled, and 1 plus 1 just becomes 2 here. So finally v becomes equal to kq upon 2r into bracket 2 upon, here it is going to be 1 minus a square by r square, correct? A square by r square minus 2, just kept as it is. Yes, and then we can just use this binomial approximation now. So k into q upon 2r kept as it is, and here it is going to be, this can be written as raised to minus 1, and that minus 1 just becomes plus 1 when use the binomial approximation. तो हम डायरेक्ट करेंगे थोड़ा सा, तो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा फिर 2 into bracket 1 plus a square by r square, correct है? Yes, and then minus 2 kept as it is, and if we just open the bracket, then we can just be able to get that this b to be simply equal to k into q upon 2r into bracket 2 ओपन करेंगे तो 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा और बचेगा सिंपली 2 टाइम्स ऑफ a square upon r square simply, and then finally we can just multiply these together and get this as v is equal to k. Okay, this 2 will just get cancelled, ये 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा इधर से और ये इधर से, तो बचेगा क्या, सिंपली k q a square upon r cube, that's it, k q a square upon r cube. This is actually going to be the final result, and k matlab 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, so we can just understand that. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into q a square upon r cube. Yes, it is going to be present there in this option 2 here, which is going to be the correct one. Let us check. तो सॉल्व ही नहीं किया मैंने, ठीक है. Yes, so let us stop this lecture here. The next MCQs we'll just do in the next lecture tomorrow. Okay, thank you all of you. Bye.